go, Fujo.
I wait on you as you wait on me, so we can see.
Right. Eggs, actually, but a vegetarian, it's argumentative that a vegetarian can be all vegetable eating and then some fish. So that's an argumentative. Can you be a vegetarian and still eat fish? A lot of people would say no. Right, they'd feel bad for the fish because the fish.
The only thing I don't feel bad for is eggs, because they have
Right, eggs. Right. Some people argue that you can eat eggs and still be a vegetarian, but really, well, vegan is no eggs, no dairy, no insects, because no, wait, whoa, no, that's wrong. I'm wrong about that. No. Are you serious? Okay, so vegetarians can eat insects. Okay, and bees and things. Okay, I see. So vegan cannot have honey. Okay, I see. So the vegetarian argument is mostly vegetarian is just vegetables and fruit. But some will argue eggs, some will argue fish, but that still goes into the carnivore kind of thing.
everything and move like to Terrell, Texas or something.
Oh, you mean come back here?
Yeah, I hate Texas, but Texas is getting a little bit better.
You think it's getting better?
More Republicans in it. I mean, not Republicans, more Democrats.
Oh, more Democrats.
Republicans. And we wouldn't have to deal with the snow. We're also getting too old to shovel all that snow.
All the snow shoveling.
Yes.
Where's the picture? Oh, right over here. Which one do you think would be better?
Well, if you're like where we are, the real
An Abbott.
it's not too bad. But if you're by the coast, it can be real expensive.
That's what I mean by sliding.
It's a lot less. You can get a nicer house there.
You're
But in
I see.
Dallas, it's going to be real expensive.
So, yep, sliding. I have to do like a running start kind of thing. You can hear this part right here underneath.
Wait on me, so we can see more of this silly world. The world isn't bad, as long as you think happy thoughts and not be sad, and hope for the best every day.
Yeah, it's really hard to open. I'll get it.
Your importance, you are
How can
good
I open it for Linda? I don't know if I can open
and you can make it every way, every day.
He's way over there. Be careful on some of the ice.
I wait on you as you wait on me, so we can see more of this silly world. The world isn't bad, as long as you think happy thoughts and not be sad, and hope for the best every day. See your importance, that you are good every day.
Yeah, be careful on some of this. It's real slick right there. I'd be really careful. No, it's only like once or twice a year. Texas is like, this rarely ever happens. It will take time before the delivery robots take over the real robots. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. We're dealing with avocado roll, kind of a
But you should get a job in delivery.
avocado roll. You're talking about like Amazon, like a real
And green energy too.
green energy delivery.
You should get a job now.
This is basically, it's basically, here's the point. You got the baby boomers and you got the baby busters right now in this kind of thing. Baby boomers are about 72 million, so they outnumber the baby busters, that's why we're Generation X. And anyway, this is avocado roll we're dealing with right here. It keeps better in there.
I put a lot of my stuff in here and leftovers for the refrigerator. You should save these ice cream containers. If you have leftover avocado.
So as for storage.
Yeah, and I make vegetable soup sometimes, and I put the extra in here and can freeze it. You can take
Freeze
it out.
sugar?
No, vegetable soup.
Oh, freeze vegetable soup.
Yeah.
So what it comes in is, it has a little packet of soy sauce right here. And it's a spicy jalapeno with, it's basically a roll, it's like a spring roll kind of thing with tuna in the middle of it. And we're pretty much going just without the sauce, just a basic spring tuna roll. The wasabi too, that is actually right here. Then you have this stuff too that adds to the spring roll. That's the ginger. Pretty good, pretty good.
Maybe I should give her this.
We love you very
You think she'd wear this if I gave it to her?
and
Huh?
you are a great mom. Love, Brenda. Cool. It's like a Ralph from The Simpsons. Happy Valentine's Day, Mom. Linda wanted me to wait to give this to you a little later. So we got you one. These are photos?
Hmm?
Here, let me see. Oh, these are photos. These are vlogging, basically. So this is actually, oh yeah, I see. There I am. Right there. The center. Right here. What school was that, Mom?
It was a Methodist school.
It was a Methodist?
Yeah.
Methodist? It was a private school? What was the name?
Well, some of them are.
What was the name of it?
Oh gosh, I don't remember. Just probably Hearst Methodist.
Hearst Methodist. It was a preschool?
And the ones that you were real little.
Huh. I don't see me in this one. Oh yeah. I'm right there. It's this. I'm right here. Was this the same Methodist school? That's weird. It actually recognizes faces. But yeah, my grandfather would say I was pretty as a little girl. So this is the same Methodist. Oh, it does recognize faces. That's interesting. It immediately will start putting squares around the faces. So this one also is a Methodist school. Right here. This one right here, same Methodist school. This is a Methodist preschool.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Okay. So, what was the name of this one? Where am I here? Oh, in here.
Oh no, this one just has about one of.
Oh, that's Teresa. Okay.
She was in the same school.
That's Teresa right there. My sister. My older sister. Yeah. This one right here. Oh, it's recognizing faces again. What is this one right here? Teresa too? Yeah, there's Teresa.
I think that.
You know, what I noticed about this photo, this is the Methodist preschool, is this teacher was actually quite pretty.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder where she's at today.
I don't know.
That's pretty interesting. This was Hearst. Which school was this one right here? Don't grab them like that.
Let's see if it says on the back. That might have been you.
Why does it say 1886?
I don't know.
Okay,
Sure.
that was actually because of the 18th.
I think you were maybe in school then.
Would that say 1986?
Oh.
It says 1886 for a reason.
I don't know.
This one was like one of those J.C. Penney photos, Olin Mills. This is saying 241889. That's a number to probably purchase the photo. This is probably Olin Mills. This next one coming up, you're gonna really like. This one is actually kind of Olin Mills, J.C. Penney's kind of photo. I'm wearing looks like a cowboy hat with
All cowboy
a
stuff.
sheriff's star. And there's the actual toy gun that they get. Pretty funny. They actually gave them these little toy guns. That it was funny on my SoundCloud. I actually used one of these photos on my SoundCloud. This one's a classic, 1970s. This is, that's pretty funny. This is like an Olin Mills kind of, what kind of haircut is this right here? 1970s haircut, bi-level, bangs, chopped down, kind of. Didn't my dad get mad because you said that or he got mad because you got mad or somebody got mad because my hair looked like one of the Beatles? Like a member of the Beatles or something. I remember hearing
it that way.
Hearing about that. Okay, so this is
her boy's hair.
borderline almost goth days, probably 1990s.
That's when you're in New York. That's
Oh,
the
right.
new school.
Okay, no, that's right. This is 20, I was 27. Okay. Oh, that is the new school.
That is the new
Okay. When I was at the New School of Social Research. Okay, that's the computer that I was writing on right there. Had a little notepad on there, probably to remind me to do something. Yeah, that was off of between Broadway and Park. Remember that was like 38 East 21st Street. I think the zip code was like, it was like New York 10010 or something. Was it 38 21st Street, or was it, do you remember if it was 23rd Street or 21st Street?
Oh, I don't
It was
remember.
38 East 21st Street was the actual dorm. It was like 5 or 6 floors shared with an elevator. I remember that. Oh, right. I took this photo. Okay. That was probably near Park Avenue or somewhere in New York in that area. Somewhere above Soho, probably. There was... What does that hotel say right there? You remember?
Oh, I can't read it. Oh, excuse me. What is? Can you read it?
No. I don't really remember exactly where this was in New York. If anybody knows, leave a comment. I wish I could figure it out. Okay, yeah, this is a famous New York church. Was this a Methodist church?
No,
This was another. We did have a camera. This must have been. What is that? Where is this actually? Right here. That should say something right here.
yes, I don't know.
This is somewhere in New York. I have no clue. That was probably in the Soho or above the Soho area. That must have been a bookstore or something similar to that. I don't know what this was. Do you remember going into this right here?
No, I think I'm sure we went in.
I was probably staging the shot.
Indian restaurant that was.
Okay, it was near the Indian restaurant. It has a name on it. There's one that has a brown one, and then there's one that has similar stoops. So probably not too far from the Gramercy Park. Okay, this is the apartment that we shared. Chris was the other actor getting his master's at the Actor Studio Drama School. I was at the first year, and this was the actual apartment, the kitchen area where I remember that. That was the third floor. I believe it was the third floor on 38 East 21st Street, I believe. I want to say 23rd Street for some reason. If I had something that had the address on it, I'd be able to figure that out. It was East 38. I'm going to say 21st Street. New York 10010 is a zip on it. But it was a flat, and that was our kitchen. Here's another shot of the kitchen in New York. It's a New York kitchen. Pretty much looks, those are gas stoves. I actually spent a Christmas next to that gas stove reading like the entire collection of Sam Shepard. Yeah, I know, yeah. I spent the whole Christmas there, and I used this to stay warm on because the heater wasn't the best. So I turned those up and read pretty much every Sam Shepard play in a couple of days. I had like 3 anthologies of everything from Red Cross to Buried Child to True West. That was like the best Christmas ever, and I'd raid the refrigerator every once. No one was there. I was the only one there, reading and drinking coffee and eating beans. No, I think it was sooner than that. This was the actual dorm room that we had between Park Avenue and Broadway, basically. 21st, 23rd Street area. And near Gramercy Park was the same. It's the same little area. It's a little dorm room that we had. And that was my computer, which was a Dell computer that my mom got from American Airlines for free and gave it to me. I think the printer, did it come with the printer, Mom? I think it came with the printer, didn't it? I think it came with the printer. It came with a printer. It was a big deal to have a computer back then because when I went through college at University of North Texas, I didn't even have a computer. It was after I graduated when I got the computer. And then I took this computer with me to Long Beach, California in 2001. And then it was shipped to me when I was in New York in 2001 and 2002. I was only in Long Beach for about 9 months. And then I lived in New York for about close to 10 months of the following year in 2001, 2002. So I believe I think I got to California in 2000 of December. Was it 2000? I think it was 2000 of December. So 2001 happened in California, and I stayed there until, I believe, May in Orange County. Or no, I'm sorry, not Orange County. I'm sorry, Long Beach. I was doing a theater in Orange County. But in Long Beach, and then I flew to California in 2001 and got there basically close to, I guess, May. It was still at the end of May. And then I moved in a place in Brooklyn, and finally I got this place. By the time I had got this place, I woke up one time late, and I don't know if it was this one. It might have been another room. I think it was in another room when 9/11 happened, when September 11th of 2001 happened, when the great horrible Tuesday. I think that happened on a Tuesday. If I'm wrong, leave a comment. But I just moved in when 9/11 happened. I think I moved from Brooklyn to this place, which was in New York between Park Avenue and Broadway. And I want to say it was a late morning. It was the only morning I woke up late, and they had told me some airplanes had hit the World Trade Center. This is also somewhere in New York. Probably, I don't know if that's Gramercy. No, that's the dog park. Okay, that's a dog park headed north from the Gramercy area of New York. There's a little dog park. If you were heading towards Central Park, there's a little small one not too far from Gramercy. Oh yeah, that was the wedding of my stepdad and my mom. He was a TCU football player. And that was me. I was the best man at the wedding. I believe that's my sister over here. I guess she was one of the bridesmaids or the maid of honor, maybe. And who were those two little girls at y'all's wedding in East Texas? The two little girls in East Texas?
Oh, those are probably Earl's nieces or something.
Yeah, the stepdad's nieces. This probably looks like maybe a minister or something close to that. Were they Pentecostal or what's the what type of church? It's no, I'm saying his dad. It was not Pentecostal, but it was like that.
Yeah.
What are they called? It's not Pentecostal, but it's close to it. No, it's a type of church that's a branch off from Pentecostal. All something. It starts with an A. It sounds like all. Assembly of God. It's called Assembly of God. He was an Assembly of God minister.
That's right, yeah.
That was my mom. Okay. That was Earl. That was actually our house, 2618 Willing. 2618 Willing in Fort Worth, Texas. What was that zip code? The zip code is Ryan Place, New York. I'm sorry. Ryan Place, Fort Worth.
Right.
Is what I meant to say. What was the zip code? 750, was it 76011? Fort Worth zip code? 76011?
That sounds right.
There was 2618 Willing Street in Fort Worth, Texas. I believe 76011 or something close to that. I probably got that zip code wrong. That was one of our dogs. Which dog was this?
Oh, Agatha.
That was Agatha. It was one of the, not the bloodhounds. It was the beagles. It was a beagle. We had bloodhounds too. It was a beagle. Now this is the house in Maine, in Abbott. It's a side shot of the house in Maine. Back house. Or what is this? Is this y'all's house right here? This red one?
No,
That's not their house. Is that Maine?
it's in Maine.
It's a house in.
Painted the barn that color.
Oh, it was the color of the barn. So it was just the color of the barn. It's someone else's house on that one. Who is this dog right here?
What dog?
It's a dog looking at a blank TV.
Oh, that's Nanny's dog.
Nanny Wawa. Okay, wait. Explain to everybody what Nanny Wawa's real name was. What name did she go by? What was her name?
Just Nanny.
Okay,
And
but
her
what
name
was her legal name
Margaret.
and last name?
Mitchell.
Margaret's last name was actually Margaret Mitchell. I'm not lying, am I?
No, her last name is
And did
Mitchell.
she have a typewriter? Did Nanny have a typewriter?
Oh, yeah, she...
She had an old typewriter. And it was like a Roland. Remember? Because that was the first story that I ever wrote on, which was called Power. I gave it to a lady down the road named Stephanie Black. She read it and corrected it. But I was using basically those old typewriters that had the ribbons, were like the kind, it was an old Roland typewriter, like an antique typewriter. It was the first short story I wrote called The Power, which was it was based on Stephen King's It. And it was about a Civil War general ghost. It was about his ghost that comes back and haunts these kids in the South. And I started working on it. And it was like 3 or 4, maybe 5 pages, and gave it to this friend of mine. And she was like, "You got this word wrong, this word wrong. This is not spelled this WHERE. This is wrong. You have this problem with this one. This, it's like grammar attack. I was like, dang." But I did write it. It was in almost like my own little, I'm going to say own little language, but there was some misspelling, and I had to go back and realize after a while that spelling is kind of important. The infamous Michael Jackson look in the 1980s. Well, this is probably like 1984, maybe 85. You can see the glove right here. And I was into breakdancing, popping and locking. Big time. Took it very serious. Probably a mime teacher I know would say that's probably slightly a Decroux pose. If you know who Etienne Decroux, French-Canadian mime teacher. But breakdancing was a must. This is me doing the old bohemian life. Probably New Mexico. Is that New Mexico?
It is.
Yeah.
I found this in New
Is that
Mexico.
Jenny by the tree? Is that Jenny?
It's Jenny and you.
Okay, yeah. We're in a tree.
Is this
One of my
the salt
cousins.
you used? Do you have any more salt? Is this all the salt?
I don't know. I've got probably some.
What?
Yeah, and then there's another photo of Jenny, and there's the dog. They have this dog in New Mexico, in Albuquerque. That's on the side of a mountain. There is the daughter of Margaret Mitchell, Granny Ann. Whether it was the infamous writer, or actually, if Margaret Mitchell was the real Margaret Mitchell, or if that was just, that would be her daughter. That's Granny Ann. She's passed away. But her name was Margaret Mitchell, whether it was really Margaret Mitchell or not. Nobody really knows. This is Western Photo Service. That's old right there. Has an address on it and everything. Gaston Avenue. That's very old.